Magandang umaga sa inyo sa PSIM Iloilo, and I would like to congratulate you for your general membership meeting. If there is any event that is so important to this PSIM organization, it is the general membership meeting, where we are able to meet all our members, to be able to listen to them, their ideas, and of course to show the camaraderie in our organization. I would like to congratulate, of course, our president of the PSIM Iloilo, Engineer Nelson Homena. Thank you for your utmost support in bringing up and forming the character of this beloved organization, the PSIM. I know there are many challenges in your area, and I have been a part of that experience, but I would always say we are more destined to be the maturer and of course the more understanding organization. And I would always say that in our journey as an organization, we always value the character of being humble. And that's our anchor and armor in trying to win all circumstances that happens in our lives. I will always say that there are many events that comes in our being a leader, and these are made by people whose behavior we cannot control. And I learned, and I would like to share with you, that what's most important is focusing on the meaning that we put on to those events, which are within our control. I learned to change labels for people who gives negative thinking to everything that we do. I label them as our teachers, because with them we are able to grow further in our being a leader and being a person. Maraming salamat sa nagdaang maraming buwan sa taong 2023, where you have performed as a chapter your charter to grow the PSIM and to make the name of PSIM known all over the Philippines and international. Alam mo, ang PSIM national is as good as its chapter. And I would always say that the PSIM chapter is the PSIM national. So we work together as one. And one thing nice that had happened this year is the empowering of all the chapters in the country and international. And you would see that exemplify with all the programs and projects delivered by each of the chapter. Nag-aagawan healthily. And that is what I am proud of. In our journey this year, we have grown our chapters by 45% against last year, and 110% in membership growth against last year. Bisa tinatanong ko ang sarili ko, bakit nila gustong sumali sa PSIM? The secret, we remain humble. And if only all leadership and membership of PSIM will always remain to be low profile, there is no reason why the other many mechanical engineers would come to us. Your role as a chapter is equally important as the other chapters, because we are showing the world that we are one in value, and we are one in our mission and vision to support for the welfare of all the mechanical engineers. Maraming salamat muli sa ating past president, immediate past president, Rico Calamba, at sa lahat pang mga Board of Trustees. Hindi mabubuo ang PSIM kung wala ang PSIM Iloilo chapter. I wish I am there during your GMM, pero I'm quite busy these days preparing for the NatCon, and meron pa namang mga remaining months that I can still be with you. One thing unique in PSIM, if they will ask, our CBL says that the presidency is only in 1-year term, because we believe that if you exert all efforts in that 1-year span, of course it's not easy, but anything can be done guided by the CBL. And of course, those who will be running in the national level should have served at the chapter level. So, hindi ba maganda? No? So, hindi lamang kung sino ang gustong magiging officer sa national, but of course, they should have served the chapter level to prove themselves as a servant leader. That's something really unique in our organization now. And of course, I'd like to say na lahat tayo sa ating samahang PSIM ang instrumento para ma-invite pa rin natin at maanyayahan pa rin natin ang marami pang mechanical engineers. So we need to make sure that we live up to the new culture of our being a new mechanical engineering organization. We have been an spectator of what had happened in the past. And one thing that I would always remember and share to all of you is that we meet many people all around this organization. Sometimes we meet people of arrogance. And when people of arrogance is faced with people of arrogance, there will be war. My belief is that when an arrogant person is faced with a person of confidence and humility, the arrogant person will disarm. That is where we are at. Remaining confident and humble is our secret arm that will disarm those people who would like to destroy us. This in itself is growing us. This in itself is making us a better person. This is happening and should happen in PSIM. Again, the National Convention is fast approaching. For the very first time in the history of an organization, 2 buwan pa puno na. And I'm so happy that this is happening with us. Even the Mechanical Engineering Students Conference, puno na rin. The exhibitors are really running for us. And of course, that is because of all of us, all of you. Because what you have been showing to the many members of the PSIM is what PSIM is all about. And so I thank you. I hope your general membership, well, by the way, during the National Convention, I would seek more patience and understanding from you. I was happy hearing a delegate from Iloilo, who is also a servant leader, saying that they are willing to give up their seats, especially to welcome people from the other organization and to show the culture of the PSIM. This is unique, and this is what I want everybody to hear. Willing to forego of self for the benefit and welfare of others. That's happening now in PSIM. And of course, I will always be here to guide in that culture that we have been forming. And of course, you are also to be part of that formation, because we have barely started what PSIM is now. And we will always ensure that PSIM will remain that. Maraming salamat muli. So sana ay maimbitahan niyo uli ako sa Iloilo sa mga susunod na mga panahon, at mag-enjoy tayo muli. No? And I hope the new officers of Iloilo will continue what the past officers have started. And of course, the past officers will remain to be a coach to ensure that the new ones are geared towards the proper culture of what we look up to a new mechanical engineering organization. Maraming salamat, at have a nice day and a successful GMM.